Hi. I don't have super long today, but we are at the very end of Horizon Zero Dawn. Well, I say the end. We're at the end of the main story, but we have some DLC to do at some point. But main story is done. Hey, hey, Oscar! It's been a while since I've seen you. It's like I haven't seen you in so long. Hope you're good. Wow, wild, yeah, crazy, man. Wow, that's crazy. However, before I start Horizon, I did receive a package from my modager, Rika, and I thought, well, I can't show everything. Well, I probably could, but it's not my stuff to show. A package. I did. I can show this. Rika has made me a scarf that we discussed a little while ago, but the scarf is done. It's an infinity scarf. Here, let me go closer. And it's red and black, and then has this grey kind of chain pattern. But then has red rim, black kind of background, and then yeah, this. Yes, I said rim. And then this grey chain pattern, and it's an infinity scarf. It is on my Instagram if you want to see how I wore it, but it's not a great picture. Yeah, that was really nice. It's super comfy and it's a really good size. I do actually have another red scarf, but this is how the whole thing came up. I never wear my other red scarf because it's a bit too long and bulky, and it's like that wide. It's large. So Rika was like, "Oh, hey, I'll make you one." I was like, "You don't have to," but okay. And yeah, it's great. You and your denim and your scarf. God damn, I didn't realize this was an event today. I don't think this is real denim. I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of cheap. It's just kind of like warm, but not like super like, oh god, I'm gonna sweat in this kind of warm. So, hey dude, how you doing? Morning good. Is it morning for you? It is. What's the time for me? It is 20 to 5, almost. Oscar, would you like, before I start Horizon, would you like to see my new prisoners? I'll grab my prisoners. Fro, how you doing? It's been a while. I'll 11:30. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll just get my new prisoners for the plastic prison, and then I have a story. Right. I have a bit of a story. How you doing? It's been a while. Yuka has more people to mock. Well, people isn't quite the right term. So I'll show first. I have this. And you can see it on the back, kind of. Oh, yeah. When I said kaiju before in Discord, I meant kaiju. But that's not it. Because I also, I can't get one without the other. So. You can't really see through this plastic, but it's there, trust me. Godzilla wife. So, prisoners, what did I walk into? We have a thing here. I bought a Doctor Strange months ago, and I'd never opened him. I only recently propped him up on my shelf. So he was in plastic prison for months. Like September last year, maybe September, maybe a little bit before, maybe a little bit after ish. I'm doing good, by the way. Excellent, good to hear. Not the plastic prison. So yeah, he was left in plastic prison for months, and I've only just put him up. And now these two came through, and they will be my new prisoners for plastic prison because I technically don't have the space for them. I have a bit of a story. I ordered these nearly a year ago, and they took so long to come, and everyone else was getting them that I thought, no, you know what? I've run out of space now. I've bought other things in the meantime, plus money. I'll get a refund. So I asked for a refund. They said, yeah, sure, that's fine. I know it's been a while. And this was at like the end of October. I asked for it. They only gave me my refund last month. But because of how like PayPal the refund sort of return deal thing, not deal, rules, terms, conditions, they directly sent me the refund on PayPal. And then today, these just turn up. So, yeah. 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 They're not cheap either. I might message them, just let them know, make sure there wasn't a mistake. But yeah, so that's happened. So I now have more prisoners until I can. They're actually not huge. They're about the same size as Doctor Strange, maybe. So I might be able to make space. Potentially. I'm eating some hair. There. I'm also going to put them back, so 2 seconds. Okay. Don't drop, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. Okay. Sorry, hair. Oh, then I bought Miku spontaneously like 2 weeks ago and opened her then and there. Yeah, I had Doctor Strange for a long time. I've been there though. I recently received 2 things I ordered months ago that due to pandemic got stuck. Wow. Wow, that's a long time. In your knees. So yeah, those are my new prisoners. I might be able to make space. I probably could. I just have to move things around and I'm lazy. The absolute despair in my eyes then. So yeah, that's the story. I thought you'd appreciate it, Oscar. To be honest, I'm in that place too. I really need to sort my shelves out. Yeah. It's the sorting of the shelves out, and then there's also some dust. And it's hard to clean them because they're so... Lots of my figures are quite intricate and detailed and have lots of little bits on them, and... Yeah. Oh my god, don't talk about that. I'm not the only one, right? You have dusty figures, right? I got dusty figures. Yeah, I got dusty figures. Fortunately, I have a glass front cabinet to keep. I really would like one, but I don't have the space. I don't have the space anymore, because I've also got Blu-rays. If I didn't actually own any physical Blu-rays, one, I'd probably be quite bored. But 2, I probably would have space to put all of my figures on my shelf. I could probably turn my camera so you can see. You see? And that goes up a bit. In fact, I can show you up. I can show you up. You've seen this before in other camera angles. I need to turn my... Which one is it? This one? No. Hold on. Hold up. This might ruin my camera angle, but yeah, it's fine. Right. If I move up now. There we go. So you can see Strange... which way? Strange is just there. This is awkward. There. So yeah, all of like I have like a Predator here. He gets dusty. I have like a Cloud here. There's some more over here. This way. So yeah, Gets dusty. I love this. Oh my god, that's not it. I also have some above me, above the TV. I can show you the TV ones actually. They also get dusty. You got one by accident. You got a glass front thing. I'm gonna play that last song because singing. You got a glass thing by accident. Oh, hold on. Let me just sort this out. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. There we go. Ah. Ooh. There we go. That should be about right. I actually want to replace it with really tall ones. I would definitely get a display cabinet if I could. If I had the space. 100%. Yeah, I also have books. I don't know if you saw, but up there I have a lot of books up there too. Waves at him. I just saw that. Oh, I saw it and forgot. I can't remember. We should do a big figure collection show and tell. I would, but well, I can do now. But I don't want to take close-up pictures because that means cleaning them all. It's actually in a really inconvenient space, but I ended up with it because a neighbor doesn't want it in her house and doesn't want to get rid of it. It's super old stuff. Ooh, that sounds quite cool. Maybe a stream just for... Wait, I can quickly show you now. I don't mind. It's quite easy. I can disconnect my camera from this tripod super easily. Off you come. I also have these. So we got... we have like a Groot here, tiny Deadpool. There's a knight from Dark Souls there. We've got Kratos. We've got an Aloy there. And let me show you a closer one of Aloy, but not too close because dust. Steady now, don't drop me. I'll try. So yeah, there you go. There's a Naruto up there that I got for free with a game. There's a Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, Thanos, there's 2 Geralts, there's another mini Doctor Strange up there. A big old Deadpool. That's the difference between us. I have to keep buying little display boxes for all my minifigures. I literally just, me and my dad built a shelf for above my TV. Look at them all, they're all friends. Yeah, so you see how many I have? I have a full shelf above my TV and then a full, like, my top shelves over there. I was even debating putting a shelf above my bed, but I just don't trust it. I wouldn't want it to just go bonk me in the middle of the night. So yeah, we're running out of space. Need to move out. ASAP. So now you know that's the statue situation. I think I've shown that before, but it's been a while. Right, I am going to jump into Horizon. I'm not going to do the very last mission straight away because I have one more cauldron to do. And then after that, we'll be doing the very last mission. So let me start that up. Honestly, when I finally get out of here, the place I'm going to end up with will be like figure hell or heaven, depending on your, how your outlook on them. I can probably swap now. There we go. I actually quite like that song. Oh, it'll be hell. No services free. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can have those. Yeah, what you can do is you can buy those, those like tables that you can have like next to you that will like fold into each other. Not fold, sorry, fit under each other. They get smaller and smaller, like a Russian doll. You just get those. I need my drinks. No squeaky bottle today. But yeah, sorry, Fro. Good to hear you doing good. I saw before. Yeah, good to hear you doing well. See the looming shadow. That's our final mission. However, we have one last cauldron to do. So let's do that quickly. We've just finished one. Our next one is here. Catch me pulling those out to display more plushies and figures and houseplants. I forgot the machine has a torch in it. Oh, the light. Yeah, the lights. I really like the light, and you cast shadows from it as well. So yeah, it's real nice. I am going to fast travel, probably just to... What is this? What is this? Let's fast travel somewhere. Let's just fast travel maybe here. And then we'll make our way down because this is quite a fun area. We made some real strong story progress yesterday on this. With Elizabeth Sobek. We found out she sacrificed herself to seal away Gaia. Gaia confirmed to us that Aloy is essentially a clone of Sobek. We found out Ted Faro killed all the remaining scientists for the Horizon Zero Dawn project. All the candidates that were there, finishing off Gaia and living off their lives, living out their lives. Sorry. Once they had completed. Oh, that's the spire. That's one of the spires. Once they had completed Gaia, Ted killed them all, and we found out Hades is after these spires. There's a few. There's another one around somewhere. But yeah, Hades is after the spire. The spires were built so that Gaia can send out the kill code for the swarm of machines. And turns out not Gaia. Hades wants them. Gaia wants them to send out the kill code to stop the machines. Hades wants the towers, the spires, to resurrect all the machines. The bad machines that want to eat things. What is that? Hey, subscriber. What? Okay. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna whistle for my mount in 3, 2... Whoa, no! Oh, no. Swim away, swim away, swim away. They are invisible. Can I climb? Ah! If I could climb, that'd be swell. Ah, shit, even in Aloy's world, there's YouTubers. Influencers everywhere. Run, piggy. Run with me. See, you got me messed up. Okay, I'm free. I'm free now. I'm not as much in danger. Okay, I'm gonna whistle. Not me, but Aloy. I'm telling you because the whistle is very loud. I'm gonna whistle in 3, 2, 1. That wasn't too bad that time. Mount. 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 So there was some important story stuff yesterday. It's hard to remember it all because there was so much. But yeah, Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself. It turns out Silence was the one who first found Hades and helped bring him back to life, kind of thing. That was a nice whistle. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad it wasn't super loud then. Ooh. Oh, Stormbird. Don't see me, 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 don't see me. Alex, my favorite streamer friend. Hi, Rika. How you doing? I was showing off your scarf earlier that you sent me. Oh boy. Let's avoid that. Don't need to deal with these.
I know how to override a sawtooth. I can get in close.
I can, but I don't need to. I just need to get out of here. Oh, there's many. There are many. Maybe I go up here. Through here.
I can get out of this.
Uno momento. Trying to live. Where do I need to go? Oh, wrong one. I need to go up and round. Okay. Ooh, nice, nice plug. My non-existent new business. You've got a you have an Etsy, don't you? You have an Etsy, right? Can I go up here? No. Oh, that was an invisible one there. Oh no. No, ride! Ride! Onwards! Or don't! Oh no. Oh boy, okay. Nah! I do, but there's nothing going on then. I don't sell what I knit. You do little coin bags, don't you? I do. I can show some little coin bags if you like. This will be going up on the YouTubes. So not straight away, but let's do. No, I want to do a quick save. Quick save. There we go. Quick save. Right, where am I? Am I in a... Is this a dangerous place? Potentially dangerous place. Shout out to Rika, coin bag store. Yeah, exactly. Rika's coin bag store. Oh, there are enemies here. Can I climb? I can't. Okay. They're not online anymore, I think. It's fine, don't worry, but thanks. Alright, okay.
Eclipse. What are they doing here?
Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of sneaky stuff, but
Is moving and it's not the wind.
no, it's fine. It's the grass. We might just have to go to town.
Away from home, far from the fight, and for what? A heap of
Glad
black.
no one saw that.
He doesn't see me! How does he not see this? I'm so hidden! Can't you tell? The blue lights? Nah, it's part of the foliage. Ooh, I can do that. It's sure.
Anything out there?
Nope. Nothing at all. Just don't touch me. Okay. Woo, boy. Killing me deserves for his stupidness. He's like, nah, I'm just not gonna deal with this today. He's just not up for it. That's very true. Okay. How can they... Oh, this... Man. Alright, how do we want to do this? Do we want to... I might just blow up those guys over there. They can't also see fire, apparently. I think I'll just blow up these guys. Nope, oh no, don't attack, don't... Hey, that worked. Oh, I know something's really good for this, actually. Oh, I don't have it equipped, though. 1 second. Isn't Brody almost blind? Should he really be out there looking for enemies? We don't discriminate here. Like he just called him Brody. I was like, who the fuck's Brody? And then it clicked. I was like, should I know this Brody? Is it an online thing that I don't know about? Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. Aloy. In the dick. They just really don't care. They probably think you're a weirdo and don't want to engage. That was great. Oh, look. Oh, look how this guy died. This guy is a mood. That right there is a pose everyone will do in their life when you come home from like a long day. I'm sure he has a head in there somewhere. Okay. Whoops, daisy. You gonna come out? I can do this all day.
Disappeared.
Disappeared. He really doesn't want me here. Me every day.
It's a game then.
Should I stab him in the butt?
Found him.
I guess not. Him. Him. How dare you? Okay, well I've got like 3 keys now, so it's fine. What is that a weapon down there? It's fine. Okay. How do we get into the cauldron? I think he looks like a Brody. That makes sense. A Brody. Brody. Ooh. I don't know. He probably in this. We have things like Rust. But yeah, Brody does sound. Would be like the typical. Because you have all these Rust. Aloy and all these other names. And then. Hey, I'm Brody. I just work here. Okay. Final cauldron, and then I know Toasty is super into the story of this. But we do have DLC. We do have DLC to do afterwards. You see nothing. He sees me. He sees everything. Does he though? Does he though? Oh, okay, yeah, he does.
You cannot run.
Okay, I might sneeze. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna look. A minute. The storm is absolutely wrecking my area, and I want to make sure the windows are all shut. No worries, dude. Yeah, I hear the storm is gonna get pretty bad for us on Friday. Hope all is all good. Yeah, that should be good. Make some of those. Yeah, sure. Yes, cool.
This was a cauldron once, but the wild got in, and now the enemy too.
Oh, balls. Okay, it's fine. Oh. Oh, that was actually meant to happen. I thought that was just the game being funny.
You don't know what it is, then be damn sure to leave it alone.
Okay, him. Are there any... Is that it? Just 3 people? Just 3 people? I mean, okay. Oh, Aloy, don't get stuck. So I'm quite looking forward to finishing the story today. Cha! Oh, you're coming back this way? Uh-oh. This maybe isn't the best place to go.
Let's do this.
Nope. Well, that guy didn't seem to notice. He might now, though. Or not. Cool. I think that's it. Anything here? Yep, cool. Let's get a move on. Ooh. I had forgotten about this place. Is it Cauldron 11?
A big one.
There's There's like parts of tall necks in here. Do that, do that, do that. Okay. Now, do I want to just try and snipe some people? Like if they stand still? That. You saw nothing. If he stands still, go on, just stop. Or don't. Got him. I think I'll just do that as well. Oh, risky. Should I?
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Never mind. Never mind, we're fine. I thought I fucked up. But we're good, we're good. He was too slow just to say, hey, over here. Now, if that one... Ooh, this one might work. Got him. Hey. Hot damn, it's cool, man. Good to see you, Mitch. How you doing, dude? We're just doing a cauldron, which is a bit like a dungeon. Okay, we come up here. Oh, more came along. I should have remembered that from last time. Let's just get into the grass. The grass that apparently no one can see me in. Is that everyone marked? I think it is. Whoops, daisy. Oh, there's a bot. Let me just deal with that. Yes, there we go. Done. I don't remember this. Is this the end game area? I want to become famous. No, this isn't end game area. This is actually this is over here, the cauldron. Level 18 cauldron. Cauldron 11. Down in the, I guess, bottom left. So no, not end game stuff. I think you can access this as soon as you learn to override. This game doesn't really have end game content. It's more of a, you know, you do your side missions. You got your story stuff. I don't really remember this stuff. I don't remember stuff. End game kind of stuff in this. It's more of an action RPG rather than anything else. Yes, I meant in a sense of Final Quest. Oh, gotcha. No, I don't think so. No, it's just one of 4 cauldrons. I thought there were more than 4, but apparently not. How do I want to do this? Should I just? Ah, fuck it. Hey, welcome back, Oscar. Yeah, I hear the
Someone slaughtered one of us.
I hear that storm is gonna get real bad on Friday here as well. There are like warning reports and stuff. I wanted to switch to mod view and it freezes my fire. Oh, it freezed Firebox? Weird.
Blast it. Man down.
No, there's not.
Dead, but not long. Watch out.
Got him. Okay. It took down a wind turbine in the back. Wow. Jesus. Yeah, I hear it's meant to be a strong storm. But I didn't realize, you know, quite that strong. Sure. Oh, I don't need that. That's fine. Let's just sneak very loudly through this water. Whoops.
I can hear you.
No, you don't.
I think.
No, you can't. I didn't see you there. You saw nothing. Trust me. You saw nothing.
Come out of the grass and fight.
I can hear you, I think. Okay, I came out the grass. Alright, bro.
Where'd you go?
Must have been my imagination. Nothing to see here. Yeah.
The little girl in the grass. That's who.
Must have been the wind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stay focused.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Damn, we are like a... Ah!
The search.
Fuck.
Got him.
Uh-oh. Oh, they didn't actually see me. I could have got away with that. Fuck. Oh, that was great. Oh, balls.
You won't survive this.
No way. That was great. Okay, another bit of grass to hide in. There we go. He already said that with confidence. Good thing to stay in focus. Yeah, real good thing. Yeah. Really good. Really focused soldiers here. Well trained and all sorts. You know, it's just the masks, man. They just don't have eye holes. You've seen the mask, right? If I do this. How far can I go? Can I? Oh, I can go this far. See, how are they supposed to see out of that? No shit, they can't see me. Look at it. Of course they can't see me. They have no peripheral vision. And if those are slits that they can see through, then they're tiny.
Where is she?
Nowhere. Come over here. Guys, do you think we should get different outfits? Why? We're sexy as hell. Yeah, but sure, but like, I can't see shit. Nope. See anything? Nope, not at all. Not a thing. Not a single thing. You? Nope, nothing. Alright, well. Let's keep on going then. I'm sure no one's around. Can't hear shit either. Whoops, yes they can. And blew up his friend. I haven't seen anything since I got here. It's been 84 years. I really don't see the problem with that. Not seeing anything? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I go up? That was great. That was just pure comedy. Now where do I go? Apparently not up here. Parkour row. They don't see the problem either. They don't see shit. Oh, there's a dude up there. Just the one? Is he the backup? Alright, better go check it out. Got Jeff here. Brody's cousin. Alright, I'll go check it out. I was in the middle of my goddamn sandwich. Hey, what the? Sorry. Getting carried away. They could be cousins together in the afterlife. They'll have to be now. Babes, I was gonna ignore you. Why'd you have to do me like that? This way? Let's just go the other way first, because, you know, exploring. Yeah, sure. Anything this way? There seems to be something. God, I'm not entirely sure. Well, I'm forgetting that marker is actually my marker to go to Meridian, so... I probably do have to go that way. It seems like it. That way would be death, so... He really wanted to be the nice guy. It's just a job! Alright, yeah, we gotta go this way. Oh, I gotta heal. There we go.
A quick way down.
Okay. No? Nothing? Oh, okay. We gotta go up. Is this just the way a way up, or is this a way through? Way through. Okay. Aha. Oh, he's got a cannon.
Don't
Oh.
get too close to that thing. That's an order from the buried shadow himself.
Oh look, it's 3 Totoni again. You guys remember 3 Totoni, right? Well, I guess I just shoot. My boss icon. 3 Totoni, man. He's a classic. Better to wait for them to stop or walk towards me. They're walking sideways, you're just asking for trouble. But at the same time, I don't really want to stealth all this. So I might just... Oh, hi! You saw nothing. Him. I need to deal with him. Okay. That it? No one's shooting at me. If only Sexy Voice Man was in all the scenes saying words. Itachi? Does Itachi do it for you? I mean, I won't lie, I really do like his voice. I was saying in previous streams, I was like, man, I like this guy's voice.
Let's see what they're so afraid of.
Soon. His voice was alarming. It did things to Oscar that Oscar never thought he'd hear on the streams like this. The way he delivered it, yeah, literally. It was so subtly soft and yet menacing at the same time. I was like, excuse me, what are you doing with it? Stop playing with it like that! Not in public! My favorite game voice was Tiago in Outriders. Oh, I never played that. Actually, no, I played the beta for Outriders.
This might even the odds.
That's it. So was there no machine to fight here? Kind of wanted to fight a machine. Or at least go full-on Rambo with the machine gun.
That's it. More machines I can override.
Oh. Oopsie daisy. Excellent. This is what I want. Perfect. Full-on Rambo mode. Only 20 minutes left. So, gotta be a little careful. Whoops, Lizzie. There we go.
Need the right ammo.
Look out! She's
Whoopsie.
unleashed.
Okay, another one. Another gun. Aloy, stop, please, 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 Aloy, pick up the gun. Pick up the gun, Aloy. Oh, god damn it.
Must have been stored here.
Can I get that other machine gun? Oh! Boy, really wish I could. Can I blow them up? Come this way. Come this way. Come this way. No, does that not blow up? It does. Maybe should have waited. Actually, this thing's almost down. Did his gun not come off? I thought his gun came off. Oh, balls. Oh, did it come off? Deathbringer gun. Sure, I'll take it. Ah! Give me a moment, because mid-fight now. Anything else? There's no one over there. Yeah! Okay, we did it. It's super deep and calm, so it frequently soothes the heartbeat, as in, oh, the voice in Outriders. Yeah, it was the guy's voice in this is similar. It's definitely got a soft yet uneasy. It's soothing yet there's something about it. Does something to the loins, you could say. Alright, I don't need to search all this. I'm good. Okay, Mr. Voice Actor, you're going to threaten this girl with death by a giant machine dino. Cool. So if I say it like I'm turned on about it, right? What? This isn't anime, sir. If you're curious who it is, it's Crispin Freeman. If you were doing a wonder. Where is she? I can't tell with the loud gun noises. Let's see. Up this way? We jump across? Whoa, don't run that way. Do we come from where... Do we go from where they came from? This isn't where I came from, is it? This is where I came from, isn't it? Is it? Did I come from this way? No, I came from down below, didn't I? I think I'm good. The voice actor from Outriders is... Is it Kwasi Songui? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I've probably butchered that. But hey, at least I tried.
What is that?
Oh. Oh.
Stalkers.
Maybe I should have kept the gun. No! Sorry, it was loud. Wow. Over dramatic match. Now, where are they? They don't like this, do they? So, any shimmers? I don't see any. Aha!
This is where it ends.
Just go down. Go down. There we go. Stay down. Stay down. Cool. Wow, my voice actor really went ham. No! Oh. That looks like a face. Oh. What is that? I don't know, but I probably shouldn't touch it. Alright, this way. Sure, that's fine. Do we go up here? No. No, we don't. Over this way. Oh, we're back here. Let me guess, there are machines here now. Climb the pillar to escape. Is this not selected? Oh, now it's selected. That would make life a lot easier. Okay. That would have made life so much easier if I just had that selected before. Yep, there we go. There's going to be one in here somewhere. At least one. Oops, daisy. Is that a person? That is. Are they trying to hide? Are they trying to hide in the grass? Are they trying to do a me? Are they trying to do a me? I can't actually see them, so fair enough. But let's just find out. Nope. How about just there?
That looks like we're introduced.
Nope. But he's just hiding. He's just in the grass. Okay, should be there, right? That did it. Whoops. A bit late for that. And him, so about there. That did it. Is he praying? No, he's actually. I think they're hiding from the stalker. Stalker? Prowler? Whatever it's called. I forget. Didn't look like praying though. They might have been praying, but he said don't let it see me, so I'm assuming it was more of a hide in the grass situation. I think they actually were legit hiding in the grass. Oh, to be hiding in grass. Oh, hi! Right here, huh? 1, 2, 3.
You're going down.
There goes one. I'm assuming there's more. Because we've got another hiding guy there. Is that another hiding guy? Yep. Oh. Yes, there. I think that was one. Yes, there. Okay, but I'm not going to attack it yet because oh, you're right here, huh?
Got you.
We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Ah, bastard. Bastard. There we go. Dealt with nice and swiftly. Cool, 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 cool. Ah, okay. Man, I partially can't believe it. I'm actually going to finish the story today. I'm quite excited. It's been a while since I've heard the story, so... Nice hiding spot, dude. No more? I think it was that was it. I'm gonna say it was. Oh, I can just climb up that, it's fine. And then climb up there? No. Do something with this? No? Just climb up here. It's fine. There we go. There we go.
Almost out of here.
Pardon? You say you have a strap on? I heard strap on. I heard I've got a strap on. Not entirely sure if that's what he actually said. But it's what I heard. Hi, Senna. How you doing? How are you? Good to see you. I'm going to be doing the final mission of this game today. I am quite excited. Although I will have DLC. I'm good but tired.
You can't evade this.
Aren't you off to Edinburgh this weekend? Balls. Balls, come on. There we go. On Friday, yeah. Ooh, that's exciting. So at least you got something to look forward to. Lost contact, dude. I'm right here. How am I? I'm good. Do you want to see the scarf that Rika made for me? That I got through in the mail today? It must be nice to go somewhere. It's literally how Nicole feels as well. So I have a lot of work to prep. Oh, I'm not surprised. So long as the storm... Yeah, the storm with the plane. Yeah, let's hope that doesn't ruin your plans.
Forget about traveling light.
Don't need that. Yep. Yeah, the storm is really bad. Yeah, the storm is... The storm is... not good. But fingers crossed, it's still all okay to fly. If not, hopefully you can get a refund and just go another time. Didn't you say you just randomly kind of booked it, like spare of the moment kind of thing? So I'm imagining that means, oh fuck, it was okay to book, like not too bad. Got him. Cool. Give me Eunice's address, sure. It can be very windy. It was very random, yes. Okay, so hopefully, if it does get cancelled, you can just get a refund and go another time. Hopefully. Okay. Cool. Oh. Oh. You know, I'm just going to let them do what they want to do. And I'll just watch. Or I could flee on this conveniently placed zip line. I could flee. I could flee. There we go. I will flee. Cool. Well, anyway. Have fun with that, guys. I'm going to have a quick drink. I think the hotel is non-refundable. Oh, man. Non-refundable hotel? I didn't realize. That's poopy. It was truly a hashtag a YOLO moment for me and my sister. Oh, that was just typical that there's a storm now, though. How typical. Yeah, let's do this thing, you know. This YOLO moment kind of thing. Oh, there's a storm? Oh, yay. That's it. Ruin all our plans. Right. I think it might be time for the final mission. Damn, 25 past 5. I didn't realise the time. Oh, that's my drift. Yeah, I've got drift again. Oh, it stopped. Oh, no, it's back a little bit. No, yes. Okay. Oh, God. Already? Yeah, it's back already. Oh, no, I never sent it off, by the way. I just did a reset, and that seemed to fix it. It was like a console reset, though. And that seemed to fix it. But, yeah, now it's come back. So I'm going to have to send it off. I was looking at controllers last night, but it turns out all the black ones are sold out where I want to buy it from. Where I have points, so I can get it cheaper. I have points at the place I was going to buy, so it's sold out. That's not fun. Right. Oh, come on, drift. Please, stop. Yeah, I fixed it for us for a short while, but not long. Yeah, it hasn't been super long for this either. See, I was going to buy a controller last night. I can still get a red one, which I might do. But I would have liked a black one. I can get that on Amazon, but I don't get points off at Amazon. So... Final mission recap. Hades intends to use the Spire to transmit a resurrection signal, calling millions of buried war machines from their graves. When the time comes, Aloy must stand against the shadow, but she will not fight alone. That is what we are about to do. So let me fast travel to... Yeah, here. I could just fast travel, like, here. I quite like this area. I'm not gonna... I'm gonna ride there. You know what? I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna whistle in 3, 2, 1. Mount! What are you doing? I'm super confused if it's a hardware or software problem, because a reset should fix software stuff only, right? Yeah, it should. But hardware makes more sense, because else there would be been an update by now. Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? I think what the reset does is it just it recalibrates the dead zones, so that when there's drift happening, obviously the dead zone doesn't react to it, kind of thing. That's all I imagine a reset would do. Whereas technically it is a hardware problem, but can be fixed with software if you just adjust and enlarge the dead zones, so that the drift that happens in that dead zone doesn't actually reach outside the dead zone. But now it's obviously pushing outside those dead zones a little bit for me. That's been discovered, it's fine. That's what I don't actually know if that is it, but I imagine that's what it is. It sounds right. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. But obviously now I don't have warranty on my controller anymore, because it's been over a year since I had it, because I got it when it came out. So I don't know what it's like to get it repaired without warranty. I'm not sure what they'll do. Let's go over here. Is it this way? Oh, I can go up this way. Cool. Did you have 2 years, or did Leaving the EU take that from you as well? I think it's only 1 year. I googled it and it says you have 1 year warranty, or 1 year guarantee, or something along those lines. I'm pretty sure it's just 1 year, but maybe it is 2 years. I hope it is. Ah. Yeah, Meridian. Meridian from a side we haven't seen before. Please let me in. Okay, we have 2 years on all... Oh, you have 2 years on electrical stuff? Weird. I googled how long it lasts for, the warranty, but Google said just 1 year. So I could be wrong. It might be 2 years. Assuming I can't go in. Okay. It might be 2 years, but Google just told me that Sony's warranty was 1 year. I'll find out.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley.
I'll help you afterwards.
Orders are clear. No more.
I'll help you later. I must go up these elevators.
I'm talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
That's what the orders are for, to save lives. Good day, citizen.
There we go. Do a quick save. Right, up here. I'm assuming we're going to the Sun King. Just ask them anyway. They know it's a problem and want to, have less bad press than Nintendo about it. So, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to call them anyway and find out. A warranty is most common in the case of purchasing electrical products. Generally, a warranty will last for 12 months to 2 years, although in relation to more expensive goods, it may last longer. This is what Google says about the UK. Gotcha, okay. I think when I googled it, I think I said I put in DualSense warranty UK. Let me find out quickly. I can do a quick Google. Let's see what comes up. DualSense warranty UK. Length. The PlayStation 5 DualSense controller is under warranty for 1 year after the purchase of it, or the PS5 it came with. That's gamingsection.net, so I'm not sure if it'd be UK or not, but... yeah, it depends on the contract. Yeah. So I'll see. I'll see. I'll probably call them and see what they say. It's weird, you can't do it online. You can start online, but then it says, call this number with this reference number. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow or something. Ooh, some jams. Is that someone playing? Or is it just over there? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Where do I need to go? This way? So yeah, I would like a black controller. But the place I was going to buy it from has sold out. So I might message them as well and say, hey, you got any coming in stock soon? Maybe. Do you know? I would like to buy one. Because I need to buy a controller before I send this one off. Otherwise I won't have a controller. Okay. Through here. Over here. Let's just sprint.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Here we go. This way. This is towards the Sun King. This way.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Final mission time, lads. I think I'm all saved. I think I can carry on playing afterwards as well, so let's go.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Ooh. What's this? Just grab that quickly. Founding of Meridian. I'm good. Can I talk to him again?
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
I have not.
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Okay. If that's not the game telling me to go speak to someone else, then, yeah. Where is he? Oh, is he down?
Quietly does.
Gotcha.
Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
The Sun King's half-brother is finally
I'm here, dude. I'm here.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses in that spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
What's this?
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I might just do
And the
that.
spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Okie dokie. So what happens now?
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Okay. Visit defenses? I think I will.
Get them to safety as soon as you can.
I think I will. As... the fuck was that? Does the Sun King have anything new to say? Sobek Journal. Sobek Journal. Hold on. We found journals yesterday. We gotta see these. Sobek Journal. Wait, what are these? Interview. Yeah, that's fine. It's just all the new stuff from yesterday. Yep. This is also the new stuff. It's under a moon sub. My Jenny, yeah, I'm a moon sub. Oh, what's that on my phone? Is that anything important? I think we're good. We're good. Now, what was this? Sobek Journal. Repaired file. Ooh, we got repaired files. 2 repaired files. Now, Sobek, we found her journal yesterday. Ugh. So which one is 64, 65? Okay. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room, but remind me of starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Living spaces for alphas already completed. Prefab modules. Hey, Toasty! Good to see you. We have just started the final quest, so good timing. I've also just unlocked the very first Elizabeth Sobek journal. I did the cauldron. Yeah, and I've just started the quest. So, I've literally just spoken to the Sun King, and spoken to someone else about defenses, and that's it. And then I unlocked the first journal entry, or the first two, I guess. How was classes? Where was I? Living spaces for alphas already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site, designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge. Plenty of room for workspaces and resident blocks. The work crew's already set up my office / lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me as all-seeing presence. Opposite effect. Makes me feel watched, on display. Tempted to paint it over. Bless you for doing the cauldron first. Yeah, that was the plan. I wanted to get the cauldron done first. So cauldrons were all done before the final mission. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday, suitably bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception lounge, holotheaters, and first residence block at ZD site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside. Is it Tuscan? Tuscan 27 already. Extraction teams prioritize Pac, Rim, and Aussie candidates. House getting confused. They must be snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to the ZD site. Harris promised delivery of QB lattices by noon. Expect Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I'm to launch Gaia at 0.6 T ground. I don't know what all this is. From there, I'll spin her up past 1 T. I'm not sure what this is. Wonder how long it'll take to break the 1.38 T record. MIE, can I go hang? Sleep. Okay, that was a weird... Was expecting that to be a bit more... less confusing. And the second one... Alright. I'm going to have a quick drink. If I'm going to read. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 04:30, so 4:30 in the morning. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to ZD. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan. But the truth is, I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only way that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life's chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now. And I worry about the alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints, and no fail-safes. How they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the Alphas. Naoto? I think Naoto replied in less than a minute. With a poem, of course, The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. And it's long. Alright, I didn't read all... Oh, I hit the mic, sorry. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. This stanza, or... Is it couplet? No, it's couplet? I can't remember how to pronounce it. Or whatever, leapt out at me. With humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. It's my kit. My kit. Sorry. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to ZD. I guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's? Demeter's? I think Demeter's. Demeter's progress too. If I get out of here without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll get myself lucky. Until next time. I'm... Alright, okay, that wasn't as informative as I was hoping, but this is journal entries.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Okay. can't speak to him. Right, let's go see the defenses before we before the final attack happens. How was the class toasting? Hope it was all okay. So we have rest before final battle, review preparations at the ridge, and review preparations at the spire. I could just fast travel, but I feel like walking through here should be, running through here would be more fun for the final, before the final moments. It was fine. Lots of group work with not a lot. Wait. Well, with a not so helpful group. Sorry, reading is frazzling my mind. Lots of group work with not so helpful group, and I have food now, so I'm okay. Food, well, food is a big plus. Food is always a plus.
It's growing on me.
There's the spire in the middle. This is the spire that Hades is after. I actually need to go this side. But that's the big spire. In case you were wondering... Oh, okay, I can't go this side. I thought I had to. Ooh, fancy. It is a bit ugly. Yeah, you'll get a better look soon. It's like a big obelisk. Kind of wibbly wobbly. You'll see. In time. I saw a picture yesterday that I put on my Discord that Mitch, sorry, that Aloy in the sequel actually has like peach fuzz and a lot more detail on the face. Whereas in this one she doesn't, because obviously it's a PS4 game. She's still very detailed, but they've actually added like peach fuzz. You know, that like everyone has that peach fuzz on their face kind of thing. Not that it needs to be pretty, I just envisioned it a bit cooler. I saw that the video doing the face comparisons was very cool. Yeah, yeah, that was comparing the sequel on PS4 to the sequel on PS5. But just the fact that there was peach fuzz, I very much appreciated that detail. There you go. There's the spire, and it's like a little bit wibbly wobbly depending on which, depending on where you look at it.
My family
Lumpy.
might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do
Okay,
nothing?
I'll do your side mission later.
Lost a
Sorry.
dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more. The freeholds were warned.
You're talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
That's
Have you
what
just
orders are for.
polished that armor?
Oh, is it Teb?
Of course, citizen.
Oh,
Isn't
look.
that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Teb and Uthid. Oh, not Teb.
Forget I said
Vanasha and
anything.
Uthid,
You
and Teb
look
over here.
very dignified
Thank you.
and shiny. Very shiny.
They're all here. I cleared the whole game before finishing the story. I did all the side missions in my first playthrough. This is my New Game Plus, which I'm not focusing on side missions and stuff because that would take forever to stream. I just kind of want to do the story on stream. But my first playthrough, yeah, I did everything. I unlocked all the campfires, did all the side missions, did all the collectibles, got the platinum trophy. Yeah.
It's decent work.
Keep
Aloy.
safe.
I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Hey, Ted, glad your neck is better.
He should pay.
For some reason, I like to finish the main mission before doing side missions. I mix it around. Okay, Sasuke, I know your brother is the main bad guy, but, you know, don't talk so much. I mix it up. I do, I mix it up, depends on the game. I do lots of side missions on the way. But if I get to the very end, I'm not suddenly going to stop doing the main missions, go and do side missions, because it breaks up the pacing kind of thing. But I tend to do things all along the way. For some reason, I like to start a game, get killed by the first boss, then never pick it up again. I just hate it when there's a cut or something and all of a sudden the active quest is the main quest again. So I just finish that off to finally enjoy the game. That's fair. Have you tried Dark Souls 3? Wait, why Dark Souls 3, Oscar? I try to avoid being someone who plays games, to be honest. It's not good for my image.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Hiya.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Oh.
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Wait, is Sasuke in this game too? He is. He plays a Yuri Lowenthal. He plays NPCs. One of these guys. He plays multiple, but
He's joined his brother in the palace.
I think probably this one.
Yes, you're very friendly.
This is Yuri Lowenthal. He plays Sasuke. He also plays Spider-Man in the PS4 game. He is Spider-Man. But yeah, he's also Sasuke.
Was a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days. I need a moment. My duties today are endless.
So yeah, you can hear the Sasuke. Yuri is English Sasuke. He is.
Poor feet.
Anything else?
I've never broken bread with an outlander.
Never heard Sasuke so nice. So weird to hear him not pouting about life.
Some Asaram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
I also hear Spider-Man now though, so.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Can I speak to Uthid?
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable.
Can't
to
tell my
watch
camera.
Edelman
There we
play in
go.
the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me, like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Don't use Sasuke. Sasuke Itachi will crush you. Drama.
Always stay bright, always stay alert.
Is there...
I say.
Are there more people down here that I know? Or... Oh, is this thingy? Nakoa.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
It's dinner time, catch you later. No worries, Mitch. Enjoy dinner. Remember Nakoa? We saved her from Zaid.
Okay. And a longer night ahead, most likely.
Is this anyone special? Or Petra? Oh, Petra! I know, I remember Petra.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you. More.
Do I not know Petra?
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel.
Oh, she's from a different...
Don't get me wrong. You're very well struck.
She's from a different town.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Everyone is special, man.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Oh, I'm just gonna... Oseram cannon.
It hits nice and wide.
Oh.
No need to aim it like a bow.
Huh. Well, okay. I wonder if I can... Can I? Can I? Ah, okay. So Daisy. I wonder if I had done more side missions, more people would be here. I think that is the case, but...
As many as I have to.
Like, I thought...
I love it when you say things like that.
For some reason, I thought Nil was around here.
Cheerful.
But I can't remember who else I'm missing. I'm kind of tempted to go and do... nah, I'm not going to go and do more. But I'm not going to go and do more. It'll take ages. It's fine. But I think Nil should also be here. And a few others. Is it Nil? I think it's Nil. Nil is only there if you end the quest one of 3 ways, I think. I think I had everyone... Ooh. I think I had everyone when I very first did it. I had everyone there. Halloween. Travis came by trick-or-treating, dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. But not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organized for ZD staff. Seriously, as though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Yeah, I think when I first played this, on my first playthrough, I had everyone there, but I haven't got time to go and do all that. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out here to G Prime for final inspections with Harris and the President's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. How do you pronounce that? Is it Thebes? Thebes? I'm not sure. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Do I care about these? These aren't particularly interesting. I'm not going to lie. I thought these would be a bit more interesting, but they're not particularly. So... The noose is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is give or take 10 days. Not a good spread. The plague breaks through ahead of schedule. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing. I need to get back to Zero Dawn. I was also hoping they would be a bit more exciting. They're a bit dull. Yeah, they are a little bit. They are a little bit trivial. Alright, let's go. We got to get up there. What? How do we get up there? Yeah, if you go and do like all the side missions and stuff before you get to this point, I say all the side missions, all the big main side missions, then you have like all of your friends that you've helped out there, who are there ready to fight with you. Which is what I did on my first playthrough because, of course, I wanted to do that because I had the time. But streaming, I wouldn't say that's the best thing to do for a stream, just because it takes a while. And I'm really just here for the story. I don't need to 100% this, really. The Sun Kingdom is a pretty environment, very cool design. But yeah, there's that's what I like about this game. There's a lot of varied designs and stuff. Like people will dress and look different depending on where you are on the map. So like in Meridian, they'll look completely different to how they look, say, over here in... Is it over here? What's this called? Sunfall. Sunfall looks like there's a lot of people like in, say, ripped rags, and there's a lot of poverty and people living in tents, whereas the more higher ups and rich people live in Meridian kind of thing. At least some parts. I wouldn't say all parts, but some parts. Okay, this is the spire. Shame you can't see it all that well, because it's dark now, but this is where the spire is. We're here to check on something, apparently. Oh, errand. We'll come here to see errand.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys.
Can I speak to you? Hello? There we go.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's... big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Okay. What are these things? Oh, more people. Ah, Nora. Nora peeps.
Greetings, Aloy.
Ah, the fields.
You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Well, that was nice. Anyone else? Or is that it? I think that's it. Seems like that's it. I thought there was... Oh, another journal. Is this command going to be any more interesting? Let's start it, and if it gets boring, we can skip to the end. Such a close thing. It's been, what, 43 hours since Harris warned me? Said collapse of the eastern line was imminent. Swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wachita salient? I'm not sure what that is. 5 or 6 days more, and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. CD became a madhouse. Absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated, then betas. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up, but they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still, tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do. So they accepted it. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. I see. Yes, that's what you do when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime, and yeah, such a close thing. It makes me feel nauseated all over again when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Link Keeper protocol, there would never have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems would never have been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible. For which I'm glad. I really, really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate raised by Travis Tate. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia. 1 generation only. So that was, yeah, that's what it was. Update. That was General Harris. Is it salient? The salient has collapsed. The USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive, for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. So that's what happened. They couldn't go to Elysium because they didn't actually finish Gaia in time. So the group of alphas, I guess you could say, the top, heads of their area of expertise, didn't go away to Elysium to live out the rest of their lives in, confinement with family and loved ones. They all stayed locked up with Gaia Prime to finish and perfect everything there was, and then they were just going to die there. They had just accepted their fate. I think I've read through... Yeah, I've read through nearly all of them. Yeah, oh, maybe I haven't. No, I haven't. I've actually got quite a few more. How sad. So did Ted die alone? Ted was... Oh, Ted Farah. Unsure. Oh, is there someone over there? Or is this just guards?
It rises taller than the highest tree.
Oh, it's...
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
Now enjoying some fresh pineapple for that. Enjoy, Mitch. Hope you're enjoying it, dude.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Okay. I really enjoy Sona. Yeah, I like... She's got a very unique voice. It's like really unique. Just kind of talks like this. My spear, my word. It's just got a bit of a twang to it. Just a bit of a twang. Okay, my friend, as I go now. Kill all the baddies. Will do. Thanks, Rika. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the package again.
Ouch.
Oh, apologies, Aloy. Thanks for the package. It was really nice of you. I'll pass things on. So we've now seen and spoken to all our friends. We could have had more friends if I did more side missions, but I'm more here for the story. So it's not too big a deal. Glad I brought you some happiness. Yeah, it was really cool. Wasn't expecting quite so much. I hope it didn't cause too much trouble trying to send it over, because it was quite a big box. I wasn't expecting something so large. We could have had more friends. We could have if I went around and did more side missions. Oh, hi there. Notebook. Nope. Entry. Journal. What's this one? Nope, not that one. Which one was it? This one? No. Oh, did I read them out of order? Nope. Read that one. Read that one. Read that one. Read that one. Where's a new one? I'm so confused. We saw that, right? Which? What? Which? What? I thought... I'm so confused. This is Derval's entries. Notebook thing. This isn't to do with... thingy. That one. That one. That one. Okay. It just brought me back to this one, which I've already read. Okay, well, that's confusing.
Stop Derval without breaking a sweat. I had no idea the Nora were so fierce.
Lucky that the Nora was there to
Ooh, music.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more. Freeholds were warned.
You're talking about look to me for help. My duty is to guard.
Hi, Sasuke. And now we're going to go to Olin's place and sleep. Whoopsie daisy. Don't destroy it. And sleep before the final attack. So exciting stuff. Very tall. Breaking the left-shape hand. Could you imagine? Fucking smashed it. Okay, let's let me save. I think that's saved. Over here.
Ammunition and bandages, whatever.
Remember this house. Remember
Oh,
this
the apartment.
house.
Feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Probably. My wife said she misses the Toad voice. Oh man, the Toad voice. I've still got some Mario games to play. When my throat isn't killing me, then Toad voice will probably return. Because who doesn't love a Toad voice? Rest before battle, no way back. Do more preparations. I think I'm fine. I've saved it. I think I'm good. Can anyone think of anything that I haven't done? There will be a way back just after the mission. Like once we start, then you got to finish the mission before you do anything. I think we're good. I think we're good. What's the time? Yeah, 6:25. Onwards! Oh, in case anyone didn't hear, we found out yesterday that Aloy was actually only 19.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun
Jesus.
King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Really shook her awake, huh? Wake up!
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Oh, shit! Well, goddamn. Are you guys ready?
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
There's like 8 of them.
Loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Itachi?
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Oh
Should've
god.
fought me in a sun ring then.
Is he gonna bust out his fire style? Or go full on Amaterasu on me? Yeah. Ah! Oh no. That did not do that much damage. Oh boy. Oh hi.
He's quick.
Accept it. Accept your weakness.
Oh, your gun would be swell. I thought you'd go down.
Only endless
Are you kidding me? How can he take so many bullets? Itachi, I turn up my volume immediately. Tell you what, I can put down, let me just find another weapon. It'd be so much scarier if he had Itachi's powers, right? Bust out the Susanoo. Tripcaster, yeah. If I do like that. No? Yeah, he's gonna wait for me. All good. Come on. Ah! Come along now. Just don't blow the— Ah! What hit? Oh no, there are more enemies? Oh, is it fire? Walk into the thing.
Blocked again.
Excellent. Oh no. Woo! Balls. Okay, we gotta go.
He's giving way.
Oh god, could you imagine?
The one who will take you down.
Go ahead. Come along.
I am chosen.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Shot and gun. Oh, what do we want to do? I hope this hurts. None of this was meant to be. I don't have time for this. Oh, what do we want to do? How do we want to finish off Itachi? Like, what could you imagine? His hat must have taken a whole flock of birds to make, right? Heart. What was the heart one? None of this was meant to be? Oh, yeah, that sounds... I agree. I quite like heart one. I always go heart. I always go fart. I mean heart. Sorry. Heart.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand.
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
Oh, nice and quick. Nice and... in and out. And shake it all about. I can't pick up any of these. I don't think I need them. They're not that good. The strength in this girl's arms. But doesn't he have like a resurrection jutsu? Oh, I don't know. World is ending, but gotta get those metal shards. Exactly. Not that I actually ever use them, but... Ooh, gun?
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a camp! On the platform!
It's doing some damage. Bit higher. That was better.
Gotta get to another platform.
Ah, another platform. Need another gun. Need another gun. Need another gun.
Machine from the west!
Oh, that did it.
Yes.
Too far? Nope. Where else are they? Coming from where? Oh, this way. Oh, I see. I need another gun. I need another gun. There we go. Balls. I had to miss. Ah! Balls. I'm out of ammo. Can I get some more ammo? another gun? Sure, give me this one. No, this one's out. Wait, that wasn't out. That one said no ammo. Oh boy. Is this one out of ammo or not? It doesn't. Oh, it's never out of ammo. It says 0, and then you just build. I'm being an idiot.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
I would like the cannon. I would like to take the cannon with me. Can I take the cannon? Nope. I was being an idiot when I thought I thought he said it had no ammo. It wasn't. You just have to build up the ammo. Dumb. There we go. That's much easier.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Okay. Whew. Anything else? Are we good? Oh yeah. Ah! Okay, let's deal with these first. Those cannons are great. Where have they been this whole game? They are great. They may be a little bit OP, but it is fun. There we go.
Time to go.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll just move out the way. God, I can't really reach this one. Oh no. Sky. That's only going to make things tricky. Uh-oh. God, if only I could hit them. No? We good? Ah! Oh, boy. Oh, no. I should have gone a bit higher.
Here it comes.
Too high.
It's taking a shot at me.
Oh, is there a second one? Oh, yay. There's a second one. Isn't there, or did it move? I think I should get a bit closer. Aye, I'd like this one, please. Oh! Oh no. It's your favorite Toasty. Apologies, I have to destroy it, but... Balls. Balls. Ah! Is it down? Not quite. It is down. Too high? No, that hit it. I was just going to say, I can't believe you're destroying my friends. I mean, they are trying to kill you, so it is fair, I suppose. I suppose. Is that reaching? It is, but it's not doing that much. There? That was a good hit.
Gotta get to another platform.
Do I? There's a rocket incoming, but you know, I just do that. There we go. We clear? Yeah. You're on thin ice, though. Dead. End of game. Roll credits. Very quiet. I expected more. Oh. I believe that was Hades being dragged around behind it.
Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
By all, Mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Was the I will remember you? Was that a Thanos quote? If so, I'm proud. Or as they will remember you, technically, but you know, I get it. Oh shit, this is Meridian now. Oh fuck, they got through. No, so some people use. Oh, in my head I read it as Thanos. Oh shit. That was this way?
Go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son, shadow demons.
They said go, okay. Ah, these said you fucking cover me. Matter at all times. Is that a Thanos reference? Yeah, basically. Hello, is that a Thanos reference? Did I just go across the... Ah! What happened to covering me? Alright, fine, I won't leave it. I'll deal with it. Fine, I'll do it myself. That was a Thanos reference. I guess I just gotta swim. Alright, well, good luck. Man, video game characters are so unrelatable. As in the running? All the running and all the effort? I would have just given up.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is gonna wake up the swarm. The swarm of machines. That are just like buried in the dirt, I guess. Oh shit. That guy's like, hey, have you seen this thing? Oh, did you look at that? And this is how it consumes organic matter as fuel. Biomass conversion initiated. There you go. Aloy just let it lie down and let it happen. I'd have just died.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses.
I gotta dip for dinner. No worries. Good luck with killing the swarm. No worries, Oscar. Enjoy your dinner, dude. Maybe see you after, maybe not. I'm not sure how long I'll be on. I'll see. I'll see. Interesting. I was wondering how they used it. Yeah, they just kind of, I don't know, disintegrate it, I guess, and inhale it. I guess.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
They snort nature. You can say it. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, they snort it. They rack up lines and they snort nature. Just anything organic. Oh, down there. Oh, I thought I had to.
They're alive.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
Must fall.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Just gotta collect my stuff. One moment, Hades. Okay. Up we go then. Oh, climb, Aloy, climb. Oh, down we go.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
No. Quick drink, because I am getting a bit of a dry throat. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Sona could kill people with a very stern look. She is, she has a force. She is savage, yeah. She could just kind of give you a death stare, and that would be it. It would be a literal death stare. All right. Let's try and knock some stuff off. Oh, that breaks. Unfortunate. If I knock it off. Oh, you know what would be good for this? My tear blaster. Tear blaster is always good fun. As long as I can knock it off. I can. Ah! There we go. And then a middle one. Ah! Can I knock anything else off with tear? I can. These top bits. There we go. Excellent. 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 No, run, Aloy, run. Anything else? This front gun turret? Okay. Oh, oh, balls. Did I miss my chance? I think I did. Where's the other gun turret? Oh, it's round the back. Round the back. Hey! Ah! Ah! Aloy, move. Aloy, Aloy, for the love of. Well, there's that done. As usual, the sound design is amazing. It is. I really do like the noises. Can I get around it? Nah! Keep going.
Execute.
Aloy, it's ignoring us. It's going for you.
Okay, here it comes.
Okay, well, shoot it. Shoot her! Shoot her! You're welcome if you get that reference. I'm going to change my weapon pack. This one. And that one there. And all good. Does it have any particular weaknesses? Good thing I can just check this mid-fight. Fire and shock is weakness. And then all for everything else. Wow. Okay. And yeah, that's fine. Okay. Fire and shock. Good to know. Yeah! Hey, another gun! Just gotta weaken it. Yeah, like that, like that, like that. Ah, fuck you! Just as I was about to shoot. There we go. That's what we like to see. Anywhere else? Okay. Now I could get my tripcaster. I could get my tripcaster. Put some of these down. Ah! Hey, it's down again. Down again. Down again. Oh, I missed it. Okay, drop this. I'll save this.
More of them on the way.
All of you, focus on the new machines.
New machines. Ah. No, I got. Ah! I have a time limit. Balls. Balls. Oh boy. Okay, new gun.
Last one down, for now.
We put down the last run.
Come on, shoot it. Shoot it. Okay, that's something. Did you drop a gun? Did you by chance drop a gun? Oh, you didn't. Okay. Time limit feels unneeded. I think it's because obviously because of Hades kind of thing.
Execute.
Big one wants a piece of you, Aloy.
Taking more than you to stop me.
Are you gonna walk through my thing? Yes, excellent, excellent. Ah! Okay, balls. Oh, I've just had another idea. I have a sling that can do that, don't I? This one. I do. There we go. And then I can... Oh, yeah. Jesus, that's so... Aha! I'll take these instead. That does some damage. Ah! So I think I have to... Wrong one. I think I have to stun it for a bit with the shock. And that tends to do it. Ah! Keep on going. There we go, like, oh, like that.
Time enough to beat the machine.
Okay. Do I also have fire? I also have fire. I'll keep with the shot for now. The window where it's down is so short, it is. It is.
Devil bolts more to its side.
Don't let them overrun us!
Ah, balls. Yes, that worked. But we're knocking it down. Slowly but surely. Hey, this is one that's staying up for a while. Oh, hi, friends. I can potentially get a weapon. Oh, balls. If I'm a good aim. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Ooh. Do these guys knock weapons off? I don't think they do. I think I can just... Or maybe I should just focus on this. I'll let them deal with them. Maybe I should just keep focusing on this. It's not a bad idea. Ah! Okay, now it's put things away. Yeah, we got time. We can do this. Got time. This thing doesn't like fire. Other one's down. We got 5 minutes. We're doing all right. What else does it not like? Fire. Fire. Doesn't like fire. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'll take some of that. Corruptor is so obnoxious, it is. It really is. Did that not do it? Fuck. Okay. Keep going. This is so close to death. Uh-oh. Gotta heal.
Praise! Triumph over metal!
Done.
My way's clear.
The servant is dead.
Whew.
Now, the master.
Now loot. Yeah, I've got those. It's cool. We'll just take some of those.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
So this is Hades. This is all Hades is. Just this ball of metal. Purge Hades. Let's do this.
Master Override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
There we go. Hades has real Ted vibes. It does. You just need a hug sometimes. Yeah, I really like the music. Ooh, Gaia log.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
She made it home indeed. Back to the Sobek Ranch. All the fields. I believe that's credits. God damn. Right in the fields. What a game, right? Ah. Whew. I was like at the end there. But that's not the end for us. We do have DLC to do with a whole new story. It won't top this, but it's a nice little extra add-on. It's like bigger than a side mission. It has its own new area to explore. It's called the Frozen Wilds DLC. And it explores more about, I think, Hephaestus, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. When I first played the DLC, though, I had forgotten a lot of this story. So it was hard to kind of remember what had happened and stuff. And I'm quite excited to get back into it, into the DLC, you know, fresh from the story, from the end of the story. So yeah, she made it all the way home. After closing and sealing off Gaia, she somehow made it home. And I'm assuming Gaia was the one who put the flowers around her. The pink triangular flowers, because Elizabeth and Gaia connected, and Gaia started to feel. A bit like, you know, when you put flowers at someone's grave. I'm assuming that was Gaia doing the equivalent. I noticed there was a triangle and thought Gaia must have done it. Yeah, so there are triangles like that around the game where you can find these metal flowers. It's just to buy like armor and weapons and stuff. It's like special currency almost. So that is about in the game as well, but it's like elsewhere in the world. But there's not loads of them. They're quite rare. I think there is a significance behind them as well, but I can't remember what. Man, I really enjoy that game. I'm very glad I have the art book. I'm almost tempted to go through the art book on stream sometime. Maybe not every single page, because that would take a long time, but maybe just the odd page or a few. I did as well. Thanks for sharing with us. No problem. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What is the time? I might just message Nicole and find out when she's coming over. If I have enough time, then I would start the DLC today. But I might not. I might leave it so we start the DLC and we can get like a really good like long session with the DLC. Which might be Monday. I'm glad we got it done before my teaching assignment too. Yeah, I'm glad you were here to see the end. See how it kind of wraps up. You can obviously, like, because it's an open world game with collectibles, you can obviously get like you know, you can find more lore and find out more details and stuff when you find more collectibles. But that's the main story. That's really what I wanted a nice recap of, rather than just say watching a video. This was like the perfect window of time for me. Excellent. I'm glad. Yeah, I don't think I'd have time to do DLC today. I think doing DLC on a brand new stream would be the better idea. Not that everything is about me. Just glad it went. No, I get it. Don't worry. Because obviously you were quite invested in this one. So yeah, I'm glad that worked out for you. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy the character of Aloy. She's just a very cool character. I'm glad I have a statue of her. I briefly showed the statue on the stream before I started playing today. I was going through like all of my statues. And I put them on camera and stuff. So if you want to see the Aloy statue briefly, then you can, but it's not a great look. I could just I can find a picture on Google and put it in Discord. Oh, and the music, man. Music is top tier. Some of my favorite. Oh, I haven't seen that statue before, but that's a really cool one. Oh, that's even cooler. Oh, it's Prime 1. Prime 1 collectibles are expensive, but fuck, it's cool. I have maybe a better picture, because that looks a bit ugly there. There we go, I can download this picture. Maybe not this one. Collector's edition. I'm back. What did I miss? The entire thing. Yeah, we finished the story. I'm just finding a picture of the statue on the statue I've got, so I can share it on Discord. But I can't really find a good picture. I mean, that's alright, but I was looking at the Lego Tunic and it looks really cool. It comes with, yeah, the little Aloy, and I think it comes with a Watcher as well. The world ended. World ended. Aloy was crushed by an archway. You're not wrong. That's not a great picture. God, I can't find any good pictures of this statue that I've got. So I'm just letting the credits roll out now. Can you do it again, please? Sure, yeah, give me another 2.5 hours. This has... It's a Shutterstock image, but it's the best one. The clearest one. So I'll put this in show and tell. As long as it actually downloads. It did, cool. Excuse the watermarks. There you go. I've put it in show and tell. That's the statue I've got of Aloy. But yeah, I'll be starting the DLC probably on Monday. I'm not sure if I'll have time tomorrow. I do need like a break day from streaming in the middle of the week. Otherwise, it makes me a bit too tired. So yeah, I probably break day tomorrow. Not sure if I'll have time on Friday. I don't have time on Friday, so yeah, looking like Monday. Well, I'll start the DLC. DLC isn't super long. It's not like a whole game, but it's long enough. New Game Plus stream immediately. Let's start it all again. Breaks a good mental health. Yeah, it's mental and physical for me. Just because medical conditions and stuff can wear me out and make me unwell. Ooh, my headphones are breaking. Sorry. Special thanks to Hideo Kojima. Oh, I wonder why. Secret Agent Mark Cerny. What? But yeah, my statue that I've got of Aloy is in show and tell. But there are some really cool statues of Aloy that I 100% would get. Gorilla babies. Gorilla being the devs, by the way, not gorilla as in... Yeah. So yeah, I'll let these play out. And this will be going up on YouTube at some point. Thank you for playing. Always got to have a thank you for playing. Always. And then I'm assuming we just load back in. Oh, and then Frozen Wilds. I could skip this part. Don't need to see those ones. Not yet. Not until we finish Frozen Wilds. Ooh! Post-credit scene.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think?
Ooh.
Well, let's begin.
Ooh. I had forgotten about that. So he is an ass. He wants knowledge, so he somehow extracted and collected Hades. But then he said his masters that awoke. Hey, New Game Plus completed. I just got a trophy. Complete New Game Plus playthrough on any difficulty. So he's somehow captured Hades. And yeah, speaking about the masters that awoke him. So are there others? Congratulations on defeating Hades and and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle for Meridian, and you keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked. I'm already doing New Game Plus, granting the option to play the game again from the beginning with all the loot and skills you have accumulated throughout this playthrough. A New Game Plus loadout from the other blah 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 blah. Yep, we've all done that. Thanks for playing the Horizon team. And there we go. New face paints and focus element. How do I unlock those? I have face paints now. Oh, is it only in photo mode? It's bright. Is it only in photo mode that I get face paints? Oops, it isn't. Oh, there is a face paint there. Nora Scout. Karjan Noble. Ooh. There's a few here. Oh, there's 4. Can I actually equip them? Because that would be cool. Like, that one's quite a cool one. That one's also pretty cool. But I don't really feel like she's a makeup kind of person. That one's also pretty cool. I sadly work in academia right now. I can confidently say that more of the academics are... yeah, I believe you. I believe you. So I wonder how I equip face paints. Is it inventory? Might be in outfits, would it? Or is it just for photo mode? It might just be for photo mode only. But let's find out. I could just have this on. Horizon Zero Dawn. How to equip face paint. That's 5 additional face paints. Once unlocked, face paint can be selected in visual settings page and temporarily change what. Visual settings page. All right. Settings, visual, face paint. Nora Scout. Was it the Banuk? What or Nora Seeker? I also have focus effect variant A. What's variant A? Let's have a look. I don't know what variant A is. Is it just the little ring around the thing? Which face paint should we choose? Tell you what, let's have a look in photo mode. Which face paint should we go for? She's just like enjoying the thing. Oh, I need to focus. That's not bad. That one is the Seeker one. This is technically the Seeker one. So there's the Scout, Karja Noble, the Banuk Aspirant. I quite like that. That's not bad. I quite like Nora Seeker as well, actually. Should we go Nora Seeker or Banuk Aspirant? The Banuk one kind of goes with the outfit, with the blue and the white. But the Seeker one is just... I like how it's offset. The Karja one feels a bit uppity, yeah. That one feels a little bit... I like the eye bit, but the lip one, I don't like the lip part. The eye bits are kind of cool, but the lips, it kind of doesn't do it for me. Yeah, let's go for the Seeker one. Cool. And then, what was this? There was another thing as well, wasn't there? Visual. Focus variant. Default. What's default? I think it just changes the ring on the outside, on her ear, to a slightly brighter blue. Yeah, I think it's just like a slightly brighter blue on the outside of her ear there. Alright. I think I'm okay with the standard one. Oh, actually, can I see it change in... I can, there you go. You can see it in the pause menu. It goes from like a lightsaber standard blue to like a Luke Skywalker lightsaber blue. Although, oh, it does have a little extra thing on there though. All right, we can go for the Luke Skywalker lightsaber blue. Cool. In that case, I think Nicole is on her way over, so I think I will save, and then we will do the DLC over here, Into the Frozen Wilds. I like that I get the Star Wars references. So do I. Activate quest. Aloy travels to the Banuk lands, known as the Cut. Rumors are spreading of strange events in the Cut, Banuk lands found north of the Grave Horde. So this is where, I think this is where Silence is originally from. I think he's technically from the Banuk clan. Tutorial improved ice. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think he's technically from this area as well, where he originates from, which is with all the blue bits in his skin and how he can hack the machine so easily. So maybe I'll fast travel just like here, and then we'll be ready to go for the next stream. I am disassociated with Silence. So yeah, he's captured Hades. I'm not sure if he's going to put Hades in the Metal Devil, or maybe the Metal Devil will just become like his base of operations kind of thing. Or... Ooh. I mean, I guess I'll find out in the sequel, but I can't stream the sequel immediately because I like to play it like on my own to begin with. So I can really become... I'm gonna sound like a little nerdy gamer here, so I can become immersed. It's a bit different from streaming it and playing it on your own, though. I get really into it if I'm playing on my own. Cool. Sorry, I'm just tempted, just because you can make us sit down. You can make her just kind of sit here with a fire. I do like a good photo mode as well. I always like a good photo mode. Maybe I'll do something like... nothing nerdy about it. I'm glad I don't seem too nerdy. Oops, daisy. Yeah, there are some... there are some extra poses, you could say. They are quite extra. Let's turn that on. I do like photo modes. I am a big old nerd for a good photo mode. Will I take this picture, though, or will I not keep it? Probably won't keep it. Facial expressions. Some of the facial expressions are a little bit like too much. But, like, if I could have a slider just to adjust them. But alright. Oh, that's cool lighting. Oh, I changed my mind. Maybe I will. No, I won't take a picture. Cool. I'm done. I was just playing around. I think I will be done there for today then. Is the song playing? It is playing. Okay. We finally finished the story. So yeah, on probably Monday. Oh, that's a bit loud. Probably Monday I'll be back, and we can do the DLC. If I'm back before, then I'll let you know. Thanks for sharing this. I really enjoyed it. Excellent. I'm glad you liked it. Cool. Well, thanks for joining. I'll keep you updated on Discord when I'm going live next, and we'll see the DLC together. Enjoy your evening or day, your time zone. Enjoy your time zone. I'm not sure how... how much you have left of the day. Have a nice night with the girl. Thanks. We'll do afternoon more or less. Enjoy your afternoon / evening. Cool. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you later. See you later. Bye.